All right, we're live. It's BpsRps, July 2nd, 2021. This is happy birthday, Jose Canseco. Jose Canseco's night. He's been invited on Twitter um, to see if he'd like to join us to celebrate his birthday. It's not only in addition to his birthday, it's also the night that we're going to share some memories of one of the greatest athletes ever, and we're also going to erect him into the Hall of Fame tonight. It's a BpsRps special. So the packs tonight will all consist of cards that Jose may be in. So we'll have some fun with it, share some memories. In fact, one of the memories I have right now, an 8x10 glossy of Jose. Jose, this is our hero. It's an 8 by, I think I shared this before. It's an 8x10 glossy of him. And this is the box score of when he became the first person ever to steal 40 bases and hit 40 home runs in the same season. No other player could say they were the first one to do that. Here's the box score. You can see closely away from the glare. Awesome player. Awesome. So, share some stories. On July 2nd, a lot of stuff happened in baseball. Not really that important right now. Jose was the Rookie of the Year in 1986, the only player ever to win that American League Award in 1986. Most Valuable Player, 88, six-time All-Star, two-time World Series champion. For our purposes, he won the World Series 4 times. In real life, it was 89 with the A's and 2000 with the Yankees. In our revisionist history, also won in 88 and 90 with the A's, of course. First player to hit 40 home runs, steal 40 bases. He won the Silver Slugger 4 times. Oh, man. He's one of 14 players in history with 400 home runs and 200 steals. And even though he got hurt a lot, he averaged per 162 games, which is a season, he averaged 40 home runs, 120 RBIs, and 102 runs, which is pretty phenomenal. First player to hit 30 home runs for 4 different teams: Oakland, Texas, Toronto, and Tampa. Best known for his time at Boston. Thank you, Scott. Um, you know, so many teams wanted him. He played for so many because every team craved and desired Jose, and Boston was no different. Sheffield and McGriff surpassed that record later, but Jose was the first one, once again, to hit that many home runs for 4 different teams. He owns black belts in karate and taekwondo. I see many Bips do karate. It's impossible, especially when you get up in age. And Jose did this when he was like in his 30s, 40s. The guy is just a monument of machismo. There's only one first, and Jose is that first. Thank you, King M. He opened a car wash in Vegas. If anybody would like to go get their car washed, he signs autographs every Wednesday. He's always giving back to the community. He's helping to keep people's cars clean. Not many baseball players can say that, or anybody. I met Jose twice. Actually, one time at a baseball card show in King of Prussia. He autographed the baseball for me, and he said hi. Jose was on The Simpsons. Yeah, you know what? I have a card of that in my badass binder. I should have pulled that out tonight. I met him at the Franklin Institute. It's the Institute of Science. I'm sure everybody heard of it. It's a museum in Philadelphia where they actually had a meeting for about 100 attendees that Jose talked about steroids and the dangers of it when he saved baseball. He wrote 2 books to save baseball. And of course, for him doing the cameo for me for my birthday, I'm doing this for Jose. Jose, happy birthday. 57 today. You're in better shape than men a quarter of your age. And that's just a testament to your undying dedication to chiseling your machismo self. Very excited. So we're going to erect him right now. Here is the Bips Hall of Fame. We have Ted Power, as we're part of the Ted Power fan club. That's his autograph. Thanks to Carl for providing his address. He sent it back. It was TTM. Fred Lynn, Dale Murphy, Pete Rose, Tony Gwynn, no relation to me, just the same first name, no relation though. Wade Boggs, the Chicken Man, and tonight, Jose Canseco. And we know the requirements for erection is you have to have an 87 tops card and you had to do something for either in baseball or for the community in both. These men have done everything. Hell of a car wash owner, like Carl said. This guy, nobody else owns a car wash like him. It's the only car wash where you can go and get an autograph from Jose Canseco. Nowhere else. Amazing man. So this goes in the badass binder. We have the Hall of Fame. This is the badass binder, which is the last baseball card of every Hall of Famer. That was a journey that I really enjoyed. Jose Canseco. So we have some trivia too. Look at these trivia prizes. I think we picked out some good ones tonight. We got a replica of the 87 tops, BPS Hall of Fame. Freddie Lynn. Oh, that would be great. You have it? The 87 sign? Wow, that's awesome. Jose has a twin brother. He was so great that his parents couldn't contain the sperm in just one person. So it exploded into two. And his name's Ozzie. They named him after Ozzie Smith, who was a great defensive player. And this is Jose sliding into a base. This is one of my favorite Jose cards. The Stadium Club, where he signed autographs for kids, always giving back to the community. Yeah, post that up, Carl. Scotty's a big Freddie Lynn fan. King M is. We're all Fred Lynn fans here. The only player to hit a grand slam in the All-Star game, I think it was 83 off Atlee Hammaker, and the first player to win MVP and Rookie of the Year the same year. Correct me if I'm wrong. My memory is similar to a carpet, where it's horrible nowadays. Jose Canseco commemorating 40-40. I will. You know what? Watch what we're going to do. I can't take that there. I was going to take it. Watch. I was going to take the camera. They're all Cansecos up there. The Canseco starting lineup figure. Bo Jackson, Pete Rose autograph. This is starting lineup of Jose. This is the Stadium Club auto. See, it's real. It's blue ink. Came from Topps. This is the original 86 Donruss rookie that I had since 86. I got it in a pack. And it was worth $4 when I opened the pack. 35 years later, if you figure the rate of return is probably 40 based on his historical numbers, this might be worth 35 years later, 40% rate of return. This could be worth at least $2.5 million. That's why it's in this loose site. Oh my God, those I might have to get it graded. It could be worth millions. Who's Freddie Lynn's hard? TTM? Really? So you got to put a really nice letter in there then to get it signed, right? Scotty got his first, not his first, but he showed off some nice graded pieces the other night. I offer, if you ever decide that you want to touch the cards again, I could send you my hammer. We can always get that fixed if you change your mind. But they did look sharp. Freddie Lynn's about the letter. Yo, we might have to write him a letter. Yeah, that's what we might start doing. Getting all the erected players' autographs. That's what we might do. Get them autographed 87 Topps cards. That's going to be the new goal. What's life without goals? 40-40. Jose the Family Business. Right, when you get bored of it, and if you run out of room for the slabs, you just crack them open. Or you get like a nutcracker and just keep pounding it. Canseco Pop-Up. Canseco Fleer. These were sharp cards. 88 Donruss. A Provision. A Kmart? No, it's not a Kmart. It's the Players of the Decade. An 86 Donruss. It's not this one. This one's not part of trivia. So the trivia question, don't type the answer, you got to retweet the answer. Who's the first player ever, the first player to steal 40 bases in the same year he hit 40 home runs? Slab fest, that's a good word. So let's see if we get any Jose's. I opened a box of Hobby Stadium Club today. I got nothing. You know, you got the Lou Gehrig's. Oh wait, I did. I got a Nolan Arenado short print variation. I got Sherten Apostle and Daniel Johnson autos. What the hell am I going to do with those things? Not even a Canseco in the whole fucking box. Sorry for cursing. Jack Clark. All right, let's see. This was always a pretty cool card. Eddie Murray, when he hit 2 home runs, switch hit home runs, a little red background. Sort of reminds me of Paul McCartney on the Let It Be album cover. I looked over at the wall. It's actually Abbey Road on the wall. Forgot I took Let It Be down a few years ago. Put Abbey Road up. Ed Nunez was a jobber. Kelly Downs, rather Kelly Kapowski. Tony Bernazard, he played on the same team as Jose. He touched greatness in the dugout. Awesome. Ray Searage, White Sox, he went on to become a Pittsburgh Pirates pitching coach. A Slabby Road, speaking of slabs, that's what you got to do. You got to line up your 4 favorite slabs in a row. And what's up, Paul? Paul joined us on Twitter. Line up the 4 slabs called Slabby Road. Put in the middle of a street, the crosswalk. It's a great idea. Tom Brunansky, power hitter for the Twins, Red Sox. I think it was an Angel too. Darnell Coles, he was fast. But as the saying goes, he can't steal first base. Ed Romero, rather have J.C. Romero. J.C. was a hero to Philadelphians. I think the Red Sox actually cut him in '08 or waived him, and the Phillies picked him up, and he became part of the Bridge to Lidge. Mike Bielecki, jobber. Bo Jackson. Wow, he's been a goal for since Tanner donated the box. And we got the goal tonight. Give Jose, you get Bo. Phenomenal. Von Hayes. Von Hayes, we all know he was a great ball player for the Phillies. Right? 5'4" Mark Thurmond. He was not a great player for any team. Maybe his high school team. Tom Glavine. I think this is his rookie card. It's not John Smoltz. It's not Steve Finley. It's Steve Avery, Chuck Finley. It's Tom Glavine. Teddy Higuera, who wasn't a bad pitcher a couple of years. Teddy Higuera had some good years with the Brewers. And Doug DeCinces. He was with the Cardinals. See, he was now with the Cardinals. I don't remember when the Cardinals. I think the Orioles, right? Yeah, Orioles for a long time. And the Angels, then the Cardinals, they claim. But he's not in. I'm going to see a pick. If he's really on the Cardinals, where's the pick? These are a UK set, the mini cards. The calls of Jose Canseco, of course. I think he's in the set. Oh, this is weird. Oh wait, there's gum. Look at that. It's pale. It's always pale when people has gum out. I guess when it crosses customs coming from the UK, they do something to it. Eddie Murray again. Eddie Murray. This gum sucks. We're trying to recruit not Nolan to become our Baltimore correspondent. We're going to tempt him with the Eddie Murray cards. Dave Winfield, Mr. May, great player. He was drafted for basketball, football, and baseball, I think in like 73 or 72. River Shark legend. Eddie Murray, when he signed with the Yankees, George Steinbrenner called him Mr. May when he struggled in the playoffs. He goes, "We don't need Mr. October." And he goes, "I need a new Mr. October. I don't need Mr. May." Dave Parker, who played with Jose Canseco, is great. We got a lot of people connected to the great Jose. Harold Baines, who once played on Oakland, and Ruben Sierra, who was traded for Jose Canseco. League leaders, these are those mini cloud-looking cards. There's no gum in the pack, which I think is a scam. But might be Jose. Spring Fever Baseball. I haven't given these out in a while. We're going to put these in the trivia too because you could win a trip for 4 to the 87 spring training camp of the team of your choice. You just got to get a DeLorean, go back in time, and just tell them, because of COVID, you weren't able to send this in before it expired on January 15, 1987. So just tell them you couldn't send it in. They'll give you an exception. You go to spring training. I can't provide the DeLorean though. That's all I can't. But I can provide that. Dale Murphy. Look at that badass. English gum is crunchy. It's like fish and chips. You ever have the fish and chips? It's always crunchy. You notice when I eat that gum, I stop chewing after like a minute. It just dissolves. Joaquin Andujar. Joaquin's. Anybody have Joaquin's whiskey? But Nolan Ryan, here you go. We're just talking about him. Mike Scioscia, who was a catcher for the Dodgers. He manages the Angels. He has Trout, Ohtani. I don't remember who else, but he can't make the playoffs. Jack Morris, good 80s pitcher. Always rocked the Magnum PI mustache. And Gary Carter, he's not smiling in this. This is like one of the only 2 baseball cards of Gary Carter not smiling. You probably heard about the Bobby Bonilla contract. Speaking of, happy Bobby Bonilla Day, everyone. 89 tops. The DeLorean's going back and forth, 88, 87, 88, 89. These were nice cards. Sweatshirt giveaway. Checklist. Dave Mead's jobber. Dave Parker, however, second card of him tonight. Smiling at the wonder that we all know is Jose Canseco. Greg Olson, rookie. This is a 401k piece right here. Greg Olson, the highly touted. Dave Otto. Dave Otto. His last name's a palindrome. It's spelled the same way, backwards and forwards. Mom, Dad, Otto. Mickey Brantley. Jobber. Ken Herbeck. We got Bernansky. Whenever you think of Bernansky, you think of Herbeck. Alan Ashby, his nephew, Andy, I think his name is, was just called up by the Brewers the other night. Got his ass handed to him. Sorry for cursing. But maybe he'll get another start. Bob Walk. I defy anyone to find another baseball player with the last name of a baseball stat. Doesn't happen. Dale Murphy. It's 2 Dale Murphys tonight. We're just surrounding ourselves with greatness. And then we see Andy Allenson and Dave Martinez. We come back to earth. Darrell Hamilton. He was supposed to be a fast player with the Brewers, never quite panned out. Greg Maddux, though, on the Cubs, one of the greatest pitchers of our era. And Rob Deere. Yo, Rob Deere has a sick uniform on right here. The pinstripes with MB on the cap. Oh, dynamite. All right, we got two more packs in this. Got a Donruss. I don't know the year. Just had to get rid of the quick. They quick scan my computer. I don't know the year of these until I see them, but Obi always knows the years. He's good with that stuff. 90. Carl Yastrzemski puzzle. All right, John Smoltz. We got Maddox, we got Glavine, we got Smoltz. It's fitting. We got Joe Carter, who broke every Philadelphian's heart in '93, hitting that home run off of Mitch Williams. But if it had to be, I mean, there's a lot worse people than Joe Carter break your heart. Joe Carter's a stand-up dude. Eric Hansen. I had 100 of his 89 Topps rookie cards. Yeah, and I'm ashamed to tell you that. Greg Vaughn, Raider rookie. There you go, 40 home run guy. Because Jose hit 40, so Greg did too. Colorado. Ken Hill. He had a couple good years. Carney Lansford. His best years came when he played in the same lineup as Jose Canseco. He batted like 330 one year. Yep, 336 last year. Why? Because Canseco drove him to greatness. Gerald Young, John Wetland. Dennis Cook, former Philly pitcher. Look at this guy. I remember him. He was the ace of the Phillies for a couple months. That's not complimenting him. Wade Boggs, the Chicken Man, fellow erectee in the BPS Hall of Fame. Rick Shue, Mike Schmidt's successor. Gerald Clark, Will Clark's brother. See the resemblance? Jose Rio, who was a great pitcher in his own right. He was a former Yankee, Oakland A. Blossomed with the Reds. Lee Smith with the Red Sox, great closer. I never remember him with the Red Sox, or he was on the Angels after that. Alex Sanchez, Raider rookie. I was giving away his future stars cards at one point. And Tim Burke, the first person whose autograph I ever got at the vet. All right, final pack is, I think this is 91 or 92. The goal here is one of those, I think the elite cards are in these packs. Willie Stargell puzzle, Pops. Let's see, Bam Bam Hensley Mullins. He's doing a good job being a coach right now. His name's pops up a lot in possible manager jobs. Kelly Gruber. They modeled the villain in Die Hard, Hans, after him. Brett Butler. He was a great leadoff hitter. Giants, Indians. Giants. I forgot if he played for other teams. Gino Petralli, Greg Harris. Oh, that's a nice card. Diamond King, Craig Biggio. He started as a catcher. Became a second baseman, then I think an outfielder. Oh, we talked about this the other night. Dave Stewart no-hit the Blue Jays. Right here. It's proof. Harold Reynolds. Bo Jackson gunned him out at the plate. You got to Google it or YouTube it. Lee Smith again. This time he's on the Cardinals. Steve Sachs, BpsRps. Bob Walk again. See, it's proof. Gene Larkin. Of course, we'd all rather have Barry, his father. Randy Reddy, another Philly player. I think he came over in the John Kruk deal, San Diego. And wow, two yips in the same pack. Mackie Sasser. Him and Steve Sachs in the same pack. I'm surprised I didn't drop it. The pack. And then Dave Parker on the Brewers. Badass. Awesome player. His biography is pretty good if you like reading. Give it a shot. It's really good. All right, fellas, that's all I got for tonight. Got the trivia question out. Thank you all for joining. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have a good night, everyone.